Oh, yeah. Okay, so the story I was going to tell. You guys reminded me of the story because you were saying you were having a debate about whether or not you needed to buy a bed frame, about whether a bed frame was required. And somebody said, well, the reason that I haven't bought a bed frame is I'm scared of it being too high up and me falling out of bed. Which in itself, ridiculous. If you hold that opinion, get yourself looked at. Unless you're a monkey who normally lives in a tree, or you are a small child who has brain of monkey and often falls out of bed, that's not an acceptable excuse for not owning a bed frame. But the reason that I thought about that is I haven't fallen out of bed since I was, I don't know, maybe 5, something like that. I don't exactly know what it was. I'm sometimes violent in bed. Fucking hell. All right, that came out wrong. That's not exactly what I meant. No, sorry. No. No. Take it back. Take it back. What I meant was sometimes I'm violent when I sleep. Sometimes I like move my arms around a lot. And when I used to sleep, so let me explain my former sleeping arrangement. I had this 5-inch bed frame from IKEA that I got from Chris Puckett, who gave it to me when he was upgrading his. And I put that in a walk-in closet, and I used to sleep in a walk-in closet because the actual bedroom was better to use as an office. And so I was like, oh, well, I care more about my work than I do about like how nice my bedroom looks. So I might as well have my bed be in the closet. And so it was like perfectly dark. There was no windows. Wonderful, wonderful place to sleep. The best sleep I've ever had. And when Beth would stay over when we first started dating, when she would sleep next to the wall, because I had it butted up against the wall because we're in a closet, I would like nudge her in the bed until she was butted up against the wall, and then I'd just be kind of, I don't know, squishing her against the wall the entire night. So that was that's the only time that I've inflicted injuries upon others. But the last time I injured myself was when I was a kid, and I had been watching, I don't know what I'd been watching actually, but I had this idea that parachutes were cool. Right? And when I was 10, 9 maybe, we had a bunk bed. I say we, it was my bunk bed. It was one of those that was like a quasi bunk bed where you have a desk underneath it. You know, it's like the desk is underneath and you have a chair and like a futon or something underneath the bed. And then you have a bed that's maybe 6 foot tall, 6.5 foot tall, something like that. Now, as a child, I wasn't aware really of how parachutes worked. I just assumed that you could jump from any height, and as long as you were holding a parachute, you're fine. I'm watching like, I don't know, James Bond movies where a guy's jumping out of off a building with a parachute on, Mission Impossible movies, where people are jumping around and they're perfectly fine. So when I was like 9, the best thing we had that was similar to a parachute in my house was a dressing gown. And so me and my sister both picked up our dressing gowns and we got to the top of the bunk bed, ran up to the top of the bunk bed, and I was like, Hannah, this is a good idea. We're going to look so cool. And she just leapt off the top of the bed and just crunched into a pile on the floor. And I was like, well, she's kind of messed that up, hasn't she? She's not understood how a parachute works. She didn't get enough air inside of it. So then I was like, here's how it works. And so I jumped off straight afterwards, crunched my legs down as well, because you're holding a dressing gown above your head. That doesn't catch any air. That's not how a parachute works at all. So the last time that I like properly injured myself on a bed or in a bed was when I was like 9, 10 years old, and I just decided to jump down 7 feet, thinking that a dressing gown would slow my descent. It's a good job that I didn't decide to test that off larger heights, like off the garage or off the roof or like out of a window or something. Because I truly believed in my child brain that any amount of cloth would just work as a parachute. That you'd just be able to jump from high heights and just be immortal. I don't know why. I don't know why I thought people ever fell if they just had a piece of cloth. Yeah. Actual lemmings. Huh? People were talking about whether or not a bed frame is required. Is a bed frame needed? It's not needed. I would say it's one of the first pieces of furniture that you would invest in, but it's not needed. Yeah. Right. There you go. Beth believes bed frame not needed. It's nice. Yeah, it's nice in the same way that having a dining table is nice. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I would prioritize desks above a bed frame. And I would prioritize a sofa above a bed frame. Yeah. Yeah, 2 computer chairs above a bed frame. We do have 2 computer chairs. We've got one right there. You look gorgeous. Yeah, I mean, what else? Prioritize shelves over a bed frame? No, maybe not, actually. No. That's going too far. That's going too far.
You see the heap of books down.
Yeah. Don't bring up the computer chair. Well, the computer chair, no, I did email them, Drew. And they actually got back to me and they said that my order did go through and it will get shipped out in mid-April. I rang up the people that have my laptop and that are currently holding it hostage. And I said to them, okay, well, I just want to come and pick it up because it's been too long now. I just want to come and pick it up. And they said, all right, I understand. Give us a day or two to find your power supply because they had lost it. And we'll get that to you. And then you can come and pick it up. And so I said, all right, I'll call you back in a day or two. They actually called me back 2 days later. Yep, this is the first time they've ever called me. They called me back 2 days after that, and they said, hey, I'm just confirming you did actually bring your power supply. I'm like, okay, yes, I did bring my power supply. By the way, this went to voicemail because I missed it. I think I was streaming or something. So I called them back the next day and I said, yes, I brought my power supply. I want to come and pick it up. And the guy said to me, right, well, we're currently tipping the entire shop upside down for that and another reason. He didn't go into what the other reason was. He said, I'm so embarrassed about this. I'm very unfortunate. I mean, who knows? And so he's apparently in the process of turning the entire shop upside down. And he said, I'm so sorry. Give us another little while longer to find your power supply. He said, that's it. Just a tiny bit longer. And we'll find your power supply. I'm so sorry about all of this. I'm like, I just want to come and pick it up. And the previous guy had said that they were willing to just pay for my power supply if they couldn't find it. And this time when I rang up, they said, just give us a little longer to find it. Let us find your power supply. I'm so sorry. And for some reason, I said, okay, all right, I'll call you back in another few days. I'm just getting roped along. And I've had it. I need to, yeah, I know. I just need to go and pick it up and just charge them for the power supply that they've lost. Yeah, I know. I'm such a pushover. I am such a pushover. I need to just give Drew the phone number and just speak to my assistant. Speak to my assistant, please. Oh, I can't handle it. I can't handle it. Yeah. Yeah, I need a life manager, you know? Yeah. That's what
I'm sure most of the time that's me. But I don't want to do this.
Yeah.